Hello, my name is Andrei Kureichik. I am Yale World Fellow 2022 and I am the host of this video blog. Here you can get the information from the first hands from people who really knows what's happening in Russia, Ukraine and Belarus. Now we are before a big dilemma. Will the Belarus attack Ukraine from the north? That's actually the major question of the winter of this war. Russians cannot change really situation in east or south. Ukrainian army is counter-attacking and liberating more and more territories. Near Bakhmut we have a kind of analog of Verdun of First World War or Stalingrad of Second World War. It's the hottest place where actually the every day thousands of people dying, and it looked like they really totally destroyed piece of land. But in order to change somehow situations, Russians need to attack from another region, and Belarus is the place where actually could start a new campaign against Ukraine. They can attack Ukrainians from the north. But for this, they need to take Belarusian army in this campaign. Just yesterday, Minister of Defense of Russia, Sergei Shoigu, came to Minsk. He tried to convince Lukashenko, he tried to convince a Minister of Defense of Belarus to participate in this campaign. Russia has a lot of troops. They mobilized, I think, 400,000 people, and these people are ready to attack, but they don't have enough equipment and they're not very well trained. So Shoigu tried to convince Lukashenko to give training camps to that people and give support of professional Belarusian army. If Belarus will become a real aggressor to Ukraine, situation will change dramatically. Belarus on the border with Poland, which is NATO state. Belarus on the border with Lithuania and Latvia, which is NATO states. From Belarus could be made a kind of corridor, a kind of a path to Kaliningrad district, which is enclave of Russia in the west. And we understand this strategic place of Belarus in all that campaign. Lukashenko has a lot of obligations to Putin. Putin saved him during the 2020 elections. Putin gave him support. Putin gave him people, money, equipment, everything. But at the same time, Lukashenko understands that Ukrainian army will be very hard to Belarusian army if Belarusians will attack. Belarusian army can be just destroyed totally, and Lukashenko will be naked before Putin. There will be no defenders, so Putin could really take him in his hands. The person who really could negotiate the situation was the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Vladimir Makich, but he died a few days ago with heart attack. And now all the links to the West are cut. So the intrigue about Belarusian participation in the war, I think, will end in nearest future. I have bad predictions. I think that Belarusian army will participate in the aggression against Ukraine. I think that Belarus will become a part of the war. And now Ukrainians are trying to get ready for this. But if the West really ready for this, I mean, when Ukraine will be attacked from the north, it will be much more difficult to bring the weaponry to Ukraine. The routes from the Poland will be really cut. Another problem is that Belarus can be really in the very hard relation then with Poland, and it could start some provocations on the border of Poland and Belarus. We will see. I'm pretty sure that this decision will be absolutely tragic for Belarus, and it will be one of the last decisions of Lukashenko. It will be the end of his ruling. He will be definitely, destroyed, maybe by Ukrainians, maybe by Russians themselves, maybe by Belarusian people. But his ruling will be ended when he will decide to attack Ukraine. We will see if my predictions will come true. Let's discuss it in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel. It was the replica of Andrei Kureichik.